Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito. This is episode 91. Really quick shout out to Steven Stamkos, captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 91. I got his jersey on right now. Two-time Stanley Cup champion. What? You know, just 91. I just wanted to do that. You know, shout out to Steve. I hope everyone's having a good day. April's been nothing but rain, but what do they say? April showers bring Mayflowers, so can't wait for the Mayflowers. The message of the week. Even on your worst day, there's a possibility for joy. You know? So, listen, when I'm having a bad day, it's hard to focus or think about anything good, but there's always the possibility of joy. You just gotta look for it. It's right there. Just look for it. Even on the worst days, possibility for joy. Joined this week by a guest who, honestly, I've met twice for today. This may be our third or fourth time meeting each other, but he is an intelligent soul, an interesting soul, and I mean that in the most positive way. I don't know too much about him, folks, but we're going to learn today. The one, the only, Kenny Sperling. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. I know this is the third time.
Is it really?
I think so.
I thought, yeah. And 3's my favorite number, so here we go.
Perfect.
Do you got a favorite number?
22.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Got to get those doubles in.
Nice. Do you go to the casino at all?
No.
Okay.
I've been, the only time I go to the casino, I watch my friends lose $50. $50 or $100. And they're like, should I put another 50 in?
You're like, no.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
The only time like I really made a good I'm lying because the last time I made good money, but I wanted to play 23, so I split 24 and 23, 22 and 23, and I played it on 23, and 23 came out. It's great. But so when you said 22, I just thought about, I always split 22 and 23. But, okay. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Good.
Yeah,
it's a good day for you?
Yeah, I've had a great week.
Good.
Yeah.
Love to hear that. We're gonna get to the point because you got some shit going on this table right now. They can't see, but they're gonna.
Yeah.
Real quick, I forgot to do this last few episodes. My apologies to my family, but shout out to La Duca Pizza. They gave me this wonderful wine opener, electric wine opener. That's how we do it. But they're the best. So shout out to La Duca Pizza, 718-859-1501. Sponsors of the show. 14 Newkirk Plaza, Brooklyn, New York, 11226. Shout out to everybody at La Duca Pizza. I know the past few, I got a lot on my mind here. You guys are always on my mind, though. Put your volume up, folks. Time for the pour. Drinking red wine with a white hockey jersey. I like to live dangerously.
I wonder, this goes on YouTube, right?
Yes, it does.
So you ever seen like a YouTube video where it's like most replayed?
Yeah.
Is that ever the most replayed sound? Like the sound bite?
Oh, I don't know.
Do people ever do ASMR for like just the wine pour?
It would be nice. I don't know. I know on YouTube, not YouTube, on TikTok, people like when I hashtag ASMR and it's just me and the pour. People are like, oh, I love that. Yeah, we'll watch the whole episode.
Yeah. You got to put like a minute, 20 second, just you pouring.
Oh, it's like a compilation?
All 91 episodes.
Hey, that's a good,
or
that's
when
a
you
good
hit 100.
idea. Ooh, that's a good 100 pours. Would be 99 actually, because the one episode. No. What am I talking? The one episode on the YouTube is just a live reaction to me watching a soccer game. It was great. Cheers! Thanks for coming on the show.
Of course.
So you're not well versed in vino, you said.
No.
How do you like that? First sip.
That's good.
Good.
Yeah.
This is Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. Yeah. I honestly was gonna go for a white, and I didn't have a lot of time. We didn't have it, and I was like, damn. So we're gonna set. I like this though.
This is good.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you like it.
Most of the ones I've had have been white, and then even the red ones I have I feel like they've been a little sweeter, and that like probably when I was 20 or whatever. No, when I was 22.
Oh, hey.
When I was 22, I would have red wine. I'd be like, oh, this tastes like red wine vinegar. But then as I got older, I actually went to my roommate from college's house. He lives up in Connecticut.
Okay.
And we made his mom, his dad, and I made like a elk tenderloin.
Oof.
Yeah, so
That
like
sounds nice.
Yeah, really like rare, or rare, medium rare, and they served it with red wine. I was like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if it actually goes together. That was the first time I ever understood like food pairing.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's what they like. They emphasize. You know, like when you drink wine, you should be pairing it with something. Me, I'm Italian. I'll drink wine right after lunch.
You don't need a reason to drink
no,
wine.
not at all. Are you 26?
I am 26 in May. I'm 25 now.
Okay, well, happy early birthday. When is it? May 22nd?
No.
Oh, I was going to lose it.
25th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Born on Memorial Day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you an American? Through and through?
Yeah. I would say so. I got some Italian in me, which I'd like to exploit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a horn. I wear that for protection.
Okay. From the evil eye.
Yeah. My mom gave it to me, so we're good. And then I'm like Polish, and I got my dad's side's white. It could be a mix of white. I don't know what
Word.
it's like.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
But I feel like I was born in America. My parents were born in America. Their parents were born in America. I'm an American.
I was just saying because you were born on Memorial Day. That's all. But I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. My bad. Thinking too far past the obvious.
No, it's okay. That's life right there. All right. I kind of want to. I'm interested. You got a lot of stuff on the table.
Yes, sir.
Before we really talk about anything, what do we got going on here?
Just over here?
Yeah.
All right. So I brought.
Are you a bartender?
No.
Oh.
But I like amateur stuff.
Okay. You're nice with it.
I went to college for chemistry, and so the idea of like tinctures and mixes and things like that really interests me in general.
Wow.
And so these are glasses for like a rocks glass. These are little
Tasters.
Yeah, I think there's a word for this. I don't know what it is.
We don't know yet, folks.
Yeah.
We'll find out later. This is nice.
These glasses are made by E. Hinckley in Philadelphia.
Okay.
He does a lot of printing and design, like he drew that and stuff. They're just really cool. I'm
like
hoping to one day reach out to him to learn how to screen print.
Ooh.
So if you ever see this, I've bought hundreds of dollars worth of your stuff. So
Woo!
Take that into account. Anyway, so 2 different glasses. I have a few different things. You want to go through them one for one, and see what you might want to try.
Okay. I actually just want to trust you, and you make some up one by one, whatever we're doing. I don't know how many things you have, but
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Great, we got plenty of time.
Let's talk about each one because
okay, let's do it.
There's one that I'm excited for the most that I was telling you about earlier.
This is the first here on the podcast, by the way. I've had someone bring their own wine. I had someone bring. Wow, that looks like limoncello. Is that
homemade limoncello?
Woo!
And I got the lemons from the Forager in Bristol, PA.
Wow.
The lemons are from Italy.
Okay.
The Sorrento lemons grown on the Amalfi Coast. I haven't tried that. People have told me it's good.
You haven't tried limoncello?
No, I haven't tried mine. And I made it like.
All right. Oh, you made this.
Yeah, I made that myself.
Wow.
We have my favorite cocktail that I pre-mixed. A Negroni, which is Italian in origin.
Yeah.
I kind of did this all Italian because I...
You're the GOAT. My family loves you already, by the way.
All right, so this is another homemade... this is not what it is. This is tin cup whiskey, which is good, but this is homemade Nocino, but it's a Pennsylvania Nocino. Do you know what that is?
I do not.
It's a black walnut liqueur.
Oh.
But there's 4 other Pennsylvania spices in it. So, grown in PA. Okay. Sumac... Spice bushberry, white spruce tip, and sassafras root. So I have a guy that I know. I guess is my friend. He works with my friend at the farm that they work out. He's from Jordan. He said it tastes like dirt.
That's.
No, but he meant earthy.
I was gonna say you're not selling it to me.
We're gonna move these out of the way.
Yeah. Do your thing. What else you got in here? Holy.
This
moly.
is an Amaro from Philadelphia Distilling.
Okay. Are you an alcoholic?
No, but I bought this bottle a couple years ago. Like I buy it, I drink a little bit. Alcohol never goes bad. Right?
Is that a fact?
Yeah. The alcohol itself preserves everything. Okay. But even over time, things actually mellow out. So there's people that'll get bottles from the 70s, oh, this is vintage stuff, like wine,
right?
But they'll get vermouths and other fortified wines like that too.
I had a tequila in the cabinet from 1983 upstairs, so that makes sense.
Yeah. This
And it was delicious, by the way.
is a aperitivo, and this is made in Brooklyn. 4 Leaf Spirits.
Brooklyn.
So this is Philadelphia Distilling. I think one of the best places in Philadelphia to get a drink.
What is
happy hour?
What's it called?
Philadelphia Distilling.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. The actual room where they serve the drinks is fantastic. You can see where they distill everything to. You can go back on a tour. That's really cool. Like, so if you ever get like nerdy out, like my chemistry friends from college, we went out for his birthday, and like his girlfriend did a tour of like all the distilling and stuff, and we had like a bunch of like chem majors like talking about stuff and like really interesting. It was cool.
I can feel the passion from you right now, and I really respect it, and I love it. It looks like we are alcoholics here. If someone's just tuning in and they're watching this video, there's there's a glass of wine and all kinds of alcohol.
Yeah, go like 10 minutes into the video and you'll see us just drinking all these different bottles. And then this again is from 4 Leaf Spirits. This is an Amaro. So these two are different Amaros.
I think I've seen this before.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah. I've seen that graphic before.
So Amaro, I think, is bitter, right, in Italian? Do you know?
Amaro.
I think that's what it comes from. So, like, these drinks
I don't know.
Are all bitter in nature. And that's, like, on purpose, too.
I'm going to give it a quick Google.
Yeah, of course.
Just because I think you're right. Oh, yeah, it is.
Amaro.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Look at you
so
teaching
I'm
me some
not
shit.
lying.
No.
Yeah, I would hate to spread misinformation on the cast.
I like that you keep calling it the cast.
Yeah.
I call it the pod.
Yeah.
But I like...
But together it's a podcast.
But yeah, that's right. I like it. Okay, so what do you want to do here first?
All right.
I want you to take the wheel here.
This is 20. This is 20 something percent.
I was going to say, are we buying it? Do you want me to buy this 20?
Oh, no.
I thought these were prices.
No, but I don't know what you want to start off with. So 30 something, 20 something. I want to say 20 something. This might be 40% because it's homemade. And I'm telling you, that much to taste it. And I even got a little dump out if you don't like it.
Wow, oh boy. Good thing that wasn't a bottle.
Yeah, don't worry about that, folks.
Was that
No, it's alright. It's metal.
No, I mean nothing else was in there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
it's gone.
No, I'm just kidding. That's it.
Okay, we're good.
So if you don't like anything, you dump it out.
All right, you're a gentleman. Here,
of course.
I like it. I appreciate it.
If you're gonna do something, you got to do it right.
That's right. If you're gonna do something, you got to do it right.
All right. Cool. What do you want to try first?
I want to try that nasty, the hardcore,
the nasty shit.
Yeah.
The shit that people don't like.
Yeah. Let's start off with there. Honestly, it doesn't. It looks like prune juice. That's what it looks like.
Smell it first. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that smells hard.
I'll give you a little pour.
God, we might throw up on the pod here, folks.
It's gonna be the first 30 minutes are sober. The last 30 minutes are blasted.
Who said we're sober now? I'm just kidding. We are clearly sober.
It's Thirsty Thursday.
Is this how you want to do it? Take a shot?
Yeah.
All right, cheers. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I was expecting a lot worse. I will say it smells a lot worse than it tastes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It is better. I'll tell you what, though, if you put a little bit and you throw it on ice, it's better once it waters down a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Ooh. Also,
it's starting to settle in my stomach, folks.
Don't cross-contaminate.
My man.
So.
And are we using the jar after this?
Yes, sir.
You're a genius. A gentleman and a scholar, folks.
Gotta think everything out, man.
Go ahead.
Not everything. Sometimes you just gotta live in real time. Oh, shit.
Okay. Definitely got to live in real time sometimes, but I'm such a pre-planned guy.
Me too.
I like to have scheduled, movements.
I like schedules, and that's okay if you deviate.
Yeah.
But I actually like to know the day before. So, like, sometimes, and this is irrational, sometimes I'll get pissed off if someone asks me to do something the day of. Not because I don't want to hang out, or not that I wouldn't want to do the thing, but like, oh, that's not according to my plan. I didn't book for this.
Would you say you have a little bit of OCD? I actually don't even know if that's proper.
Do you need to have a clean
letters.
room to have OCD?
I see. When people ask me, when people find out that my room is the way it is, they ask me if I have OCD. I'm very organized.
Everything like that.
My shirts are folded in a certain way. They're all, yeah. I hate being a little messy. When other people come in my car, is when my car gets dirty. Because they bring in whatever was on the bottom of their feet, their dog's hair, I got a little bit of OCD. It's just all organizational stuff.
You got the monthly membership to the car wash place. You know?
I do have it. I do have it.
Knew it.
I do have it.
Twice a week, at least.
Sometimes 3. Cool. Okay, good. Go ahead. What's next?
All right, so that might be the worst, because that is the one that's homemade, and we made that, 5 years ago, probably.
Okay. I will say I had a Negroni in Italy in August, and I was not a fan. It was mixed with something else.
Okay.
And I don't remember what it was mixed with, but I remember not wanting to finish it, and I gave it to my cousin's boyfriend. And I said,
was it bubbly? Was it the one that they pour Prosecco in? Because that's without gin.
You know what? I think it was bubbly.
Because that was like an audio clip, like Negroni's Fagliato or something like that. That was like one of those things that people posted for like 6 months, and then
it died out.
Yeah,
like
and then now
else.
you don't even know what it is.
Right.
So.
Okay, well, take the wheel. Jesus.
We'll do the Negroni first.
Yeah.
And we'll do a little pour. And let me move this stuff off the table so people can see the beautiful glasses, too. It sounds like I'm a salesman.
Yeah, honestly, it's literally like you.
You know what it is, though? I just feel like I love being an advocate for people and the things that I like.
Ooh.
You know?
I like that.
And I've realized that in my life. That, like, the brands that I trust and that I would recommend to other people, I want them to do well.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, just creates so many things that I love.
Okay. So you find joy in putting people on to stuff.
Yeah.
I love that. So do I.
Especially when they like it. Music is such a big part of my life.
Yeah.
And, like, I one time recommended an album to my dad, and we have a, like, very similar music taste, and I just didn't like it. And I was like...
You're crushed.
I was like...
I can't believe you.
No, it's all right. No, Dad,
I remember.
You're allowed to not like it.
I guess it had to be the second time I met you. You tried to put me on that one song. There was no words.
I don't even know what it is.
No, do you remember though? Like
No.
you played. Okay.
I probably had
a few.
a few.
Yeah. Well,
I remember that we talked for a good bit, and that's when I kind of knew like this would be cool.
Yeah.
You know. Also, can't do it without this.
Oh boy.
Little orange peel.
Nice, dude. This guy is doing it right, folks.
All right. So then I also made this. For those who don't know, a Negroni is usually 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth, which is red. We'll do a little one.
This is little.
Yeah, it's a little one. And then if you don't like this, you can put this off the camera, and then after the cast is over, I'll drink it.
You're funny. So this is your choice. Your go-to choice?
This is so like if I go to a nice place and I'm having either. Sorry for that.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
If I'm having like either just 1 or 2 drinks, like happy hour, like on a Friday after work when I can kind of like relax, 1 or 2 drinks, or if I'm going out to a nice dinner, this is my choice.
Okay.
Yeah, and do you know like how cocktails are built?
No.
So like there's a spirit, right? So vodka, gin, bourbon, whatever you have. Oftentimes there's a second component, which is a vermouth or like a fortified wine or something.
Okay.
So like think martini.
Yeah.
You have gin or vodka, you add a little white vermouth, dry vermouth. And a lot of people, you don't even add the vermouth, or like you put it in and you throw it out, which is like an in and out margarita or martini. And then a third part is a bitter component. Did I say that? Or yeah, a bitter component, which is what the Campari acts as, which is what this is kind of replicated Campari, but it's in my opinion much better.
All right.
And then what I'll have you do, because I don't want to finger up the peels here, grab one.
You're hilarious. I love it. Just drop it in?
No.
Oh. This is for...
No, you got to hit it with one of these.
Oh.
So you express the oils, you take that rind, and you kind of rub it around the glass.
We're getting crazy.
Like so.
Did you went like this first?
Yeah.
Express the oils?
Yeah. I hate the sound, so
no, I like
snooty,
it.
But it's the term. And then you give it a nice
snooty.
twist over the top, and you drop it in.
Wow. I'm doing shit I've never done before, folks. I like it. Okay,
I don't think I actually stirred these, so Maybe you give it a little.
Little shake.
Yeah. Here's
What do they
some
say?
ASMR
Shaken,
too.
not stirred, right?
Yes.
It's in the 007 movie?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. James Bond. And that's a hot topic, but we can talk about that now.
Cheers. Yeah, this tastes like it did in Italy.
Vito doesn't like it. That's, what is that? That's a 0 for 2. It's all right.
0 for 2. I said the other one wasn't terrible. Actually, you know what? This has the same aftertaste almost as that last one.
It's bitter, man. It sits on the tongue.
Tomorrow.
And there's a function for that too. So
you're not gonna finish yours? I feel like I owe it to you.
There's also wine on the table.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that should be the main drink.
That's why I was like, should we even open the wine? You're like, yeah, we're gonna open the wine.
So you can drop that off to the side if you don't want to. Oh, he went for another sip, folks.
I did.
It's growing on him. That's what bitter does.
I'm a gentleman.
There's also some correlation between your preference for bitter flavor and psychopathy.
Can we elaborate?
So,
where does it get the psychopathy?
Like those who like bitter things, like this kind of drink, or dark, or like black coffee, or
psychos. I said that in a previous episode.
Or like 100% dark chocolate, or even like 93. Yeah. I love all those things.
Oh, I'm sorry. You like?
No, I did the American Psycho thing.
You got me. So you like black coffee for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need cream in there. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it without
My
it.
favorite though is a cappuccino, truly, and that's how. Whenever I go to a new coffee shop, when I travel, I'm anywhere, I judge a place on its cappuccino. You know why?
Why?
Because it's supposed to be made in a very specific way, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, like a Negroni. And so if you go to a coffee shop and you see on their menu they have multiple sizes for a cappuccino, it's a bad sign.
Ooh.
That's a bad sign. Because it should be like 6 to 10 ounces, 6 or 8 normally. That's a traditional cap. And then if you get like a large one, it's all thrown off.
Okay.
It's 1/3 espresso, 1/3 steamed milk, 1/3 foam.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like how you're well versed in a lot of things. It seems.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to learn more about wine, and that's why I'm glad we're drinking it too.
Good.
And I was told Italian wines are the best, but also an Italian told me that, so it might be biased.
Yeah, it probably is a little biased,
but it's probably true though.
I've had Spanish wine before. Mm-hmm. Decent, no complaints. Like when you go to fine wine and spirits, that back wall says Italy, Spain, France, Germany. I've never gone over to the German side. I think I tried a French wine before. I liked it. I think I like all kind of wine, honestly. But I'm Italian, so we're gonna stick to the roots.
You kind of have to.
You know what I mean?
You kind of have to.
I'm eager to. Let's do the limoncello, please.
All right.
Please.
Cool.
It's been
I'm
staring at
excited
me.
too because I have not ever tried this, and they tell me it's good. So I'm hoping.
Ooh, that was nice.
We rinse this out, right?
Yeah, we did.
You want to pour this, or you?
I want a shot.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
This is nice, man. We're do some new stuff for 2024, folks. Something new. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. Yeah. Yeah. His eyebrows were clenched together. See me, I'm used to this. Almost all limoncello tastes or has that same punch a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah, it's good. I liked it. That was good. This is homemade.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. I don't normally like to pat myself on the back, which is a lie. But oh no, this is good.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah,
that
cool.
was 8.7 out of 10.
Good. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's great.
And this is the kind of thing you want to drink with someone. You know, so I've been waiting to have this kind of moment that we're able to do that. So I'm glad that it was on the cast.
Yeah. I want to speak for my friends for a second. The only time, like 4th of July here, we usually have big parties, you know, because we're big Americans. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we always drink limoncello, and that's probably the only time my friends indulge. But when we do, we usually clear out 2 or 3 bottles because there's a bunch of us, and everybody like starts to like it. I don't even know if maybe they like it. It's just like Vito's parents are drinking. We're drinking. All right. So, but yeah, I like limoncello. You ever had amaretto?
Oh yeah, I love.
Did I? No, not that time. Because I know I brought a bottle to Cole's house one time. You weren't there then.
No.
Because I remember pouring shots for people.
Yeah, sometimes I don't get hit up. I'm
Me neither.
I'm only serious, John, Cole, and Greg.
Shout out to the three. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to rinse out the.
All right, I think this is the last one, and we've been good testing. The only one that's been cold is the limoncello, which it needs to be served cold.
Yes.
But the most of the other ones I would serve on ice. Oh, we got 2 more left. Cool.
Oh man, it's killing it.
I think we got to go this one first because this is 36.
Okay. I'm all for it.
Hold
We're
on.
here now.
This is another one for the ASMR.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that gross? Creative?
The little squeak right before? Yeah, possibly. Some people might like it. I'm a sucker for those ASMR ones, though. Like when it's like when they peel the soap. You know what I'm talking about? And it goes into a million pieces. They get like a razor blade.
They cut it.
And you hear the slight noise it makes, and then you just see like a million. Oh, I love it. I love that. Or the hydraulic...
the hydraulic press one?
Yeah, press, and it like squishes like Starburst or something, and they go crazy. I love it.
Now this one, you can tell that I've had 2 or 3 shots of something already because they're a little heavier.
Okay.
And that's on accident, but kind of on purpose.
Okay, so which one is this one?
This is the So this is Marseille, I believe.
Marseille.
And,
Marseille, the city in France.
Yes, exactly. That's what it's named after. So, actually, do you want to talk about kind of what sparked me being on this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really interested in interviewing a lot of people.
Yeah, you reached out. Yeah, go ahead.
And I wanted to kind of get an idea of like what a good setup for a podcast would be. Because I travel a lot and I've met a lot of really cool people. And personally, I would like to interview some people. Like I have a friend in Idaho now that owns a pillow company. And I became his friend because I saw like his company.
You wanted pillows.
Yeah, I wanted a pillow. I legitimately was in Montana. I drove to Idaho, a 3.5-hour drive to meet this guy for a pillow because he gave me a discount.
Wow.
But
how much was the discount to drive all the way to...
Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're right.
Don't worry about
it's not my business.
No, don't worry about it. But okay. that's not the point of it. It's
go ahead, talk to me.
This guy was like, yeah, absolutely, dude. Like, I'll meet up with you. Let me take you to a coffee shop. He brought his wife. He brought his kid. His wife was pregnant with another kid. So I'm keeping up with the family now. We sat there for like 2 hours and just had an awesome conversation. And that's kind of what inspired my idea is that I love to actually get a genuine connection with people. And I hate kind of the hustle and bustle of like you just see a person or whatever. Everybody's got a story, and to go back to the advocate thing, if people that I like have businesses that I like their products, I want to support them.
Love that.
So the podcast in itself is a way for the customer to get to know the person, their backstory, why they do what they do, because everybody has a passion. And like, for example, tomorrow or even today, you could try this stuff and be like, man, I'm really into this.
Yeah.
And that could be your new thing.
And then like, I'm like, yo, you put me on. And then you're going to be like, damn, I put him on to the vermouth. And then, you know?
Yeah, I'm big vermouth.
Yeah. Vermouth is what you add into something, correct? Okay. Whatever. You know what I meant?
Big vermouth guy over here. But
yeah. So you wanted to interview people. You talked to a lot of people. I'm sure you run into some different kind of souls.
Yeah.
And it would probably be... Because when I was talking to you, I was like, man, if this conversation was recorded right now, it'd be good. Mm-hmm. And then when you reached out to me, I was like, this is... God's telling me, like, send that text, like, yo, do you want to do one?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And, like, am I nervous? Was I nervous to be here? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're really good at not showing you're nervous. I'm so bad at it. When I am nervous, I think everybody can tell I'm nervous. Mm-hmm. So
I think that's the overthinking part of it.
Yo, that's life. That's my life.
Yeah.
I overthink everything.
And I've gotten better at it, you know, because I've had to get a lot of presentations in my time and speeches and stuff. So it is one of those things you kind of build up a callus to. And I've always been the, I know it's cliche, but fake it till you make it.
Not cliche. That's real.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
And I always like to break. So there's a wall of formality You know, like whether it's in your workplace or between friends that you meet. I always like to break that because then people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And once people feel comfortable, they start to open up and actually express themselves.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't get to do. Way less. People get to express themselves in person way less than I think that they should.
Behind a screen, it's easier for them, maybe.
Yeah. Behind the screen, maybe a little too much, but...
Yeah.
But anyway, so one of the reasons why, or one of the places I'd like to interview is the creators of this stuff, because I love the story, I love the actual product.
Yeah.
And so apparently there was like thieves in 1533 or something in Marseille, France, in France, and to let them go, they traded a recipe for their liqueur or their amaro, and this is that recipe.
Wow.
So that was, you know.
So there's some history behind it, and I like that.
Hundreds of years old. Yeah, 500 and some years old.
So mathematician as well.
Yeah. If you can't do 2,000 minus 1,500, it's
Let's take this. What is it one more time? It's a Marseille what?
Amaro.
Amaro.
Bitter.
Yeah, cheers. Not a fan. I'm sorry. I'll do, respectfully.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find the word. Oh boy. Tastes like medicine at the.
Mind you so these like 30 or 40% ones usually better diluted.
Well, wait a minute. This aftertaste though. It's like a gum I've had before. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah. There's got to be like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 different herbs in there.
14 too many.
But the actual function behind, like, why am I drinking something that leaves that bitter taste in my mouth?
Yeah, why? Talk to me.
That bitter flavor and a lot of those compounds that make it bitter actually stimulates your liver and your gallbladder to release bile and to start a detox process. Yeah. So, like, when you hear somebody call it a digestive,
yeah,
that's not incorrect. And is it because they want to have a drink? Probably.
Yeah.
But does it also have a function? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a reason why you would have one of these, and I like this like style of drink because it's sweeter. You can have a little bit of it, and you still get the hit.
Punch. Yeah. I'll tell you, the aftertaste, very tasty.
Yeah.
Like, it's settled already. I kind of like it. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should have another. But I just remembered what it tasted like when I swallowed it.
We got him in the second half.
No diddy.
We got him in the second
half.
half.
No diddy. You got me.
No, but I'm telling you, if you pour a little bit on ice, it is better.
All right.
And then in the final one.
We got one more.
And then we can get back to the Vino.
It's the final countdown. That Negroni over there is staring at me still.
You like it?
I don't know if I like it.
He likes it.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He does like it. And this is kind of what inspired me to...
Thank you.
You're welcome. One of the two things. So this is what you would use like in exchange for a Campari. In a Negroni, which is one of the reasons why I found this brand at all. Or found this company at all.
Yeah, the pours are getting hefty over here.
Yeah.
This one, mine especially.
Yeah, it's especially. He's geeked.
Oh. It's not good to the nostrils. Cheers.
And that's fine. And we're going to sum it up as some people just aren't bitter people. You know?
Amaro people, you know?
Yeah, some people aren't.
This one wasn't that bad. This one wasn't that bad.
That's a great pitch. This one it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. That first one. What was the first one?
A Nocino, but it's homemade, and it's
no disrespect to the people who make it.
No, that was me and my two friends.
Oh, then I'm sorry.
No, dude. That's the thing is like these are niche things.
You want to put that over there?
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully we don't drop these, or I don't drop these this time.
If you do, don't worry about it. We'll sweep it up.
Yeah. These are niche things though, so like I wouldn't expect someone to all of a sudden like this. You know, this is something you kind of have to get a taste for, unless you're a psychopath.
This guy. Okay. No, that in my head, I will say this. In my head, it was going to be way worse than it was. And I'm glad we made it through. We're
He's
okay.
buzzing now.
Yeah.
He's glowing now.
Yeah, he is. I don't even know if I need to drink the rest of the wine.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah, I do.
It's refreshing now.
Yeah, it is.
This is like a
bottle of water.
No, this is like after a winter, after it's been rainy and cold, the first day you can feel the warmth of the sun.
This is May 1st.
This is May 1st.
After an April full of rain.
Exactly. And I would argue that May is the best month of the year.
Well, your birthday's in it.
What's your point? And you think Italian wine's the best.
I stand correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My sister's birthday's in May, so shout out to my sister. Mother's Day is in May. Shout out to all the beautiful mothers out there.
Oh, yeah.
The good ones, you know, because there's some not so good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of them, but you never know. Okay. Anything else you got in this mysterious bag here? Here's your spoon that we didn't use. Good.
Thank you. I think that's it.
Thank God. I'm just kidding.
I was thinking, you know, a really nice gesture would be limoncello. And I was like, you know what? I got these other things that
Yeah.
You know, we'll do a little segment Thirsty Thursday on the pod.
A little Thirsty Thursday. Yeah. Honestly, it was good. Good.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, thank God.
The limoncello though was good. The limoncello was good. I'm a fan. Let's do some background though, because I really want to know some things about you. So
right.
You're a chemistry teacher.
Chemistry and environmental science.
And environmental science.
Yes.
Okay. When did you know you wanted to be a teacher?
When I knew that I didn't want to be a doctor.
When did you know you didn't want to be a doctor?
When I realized that the time spent with my family would be more important to me than the time spent in the hospital.
See what I'm saying? This is why I wanted to talk to you. You're nothing is just like a short answer. It's well thought out and deep, so I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so you are very family oriented.
Absolutely.
Great.
And so some background on the doctor thing is in high school I started or helped to start the mini-thon at my high school.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school?
The Bucks County Technical High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's where you teach now?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Helped start it there, and then on that trip I got to go to the Hershey Medical Center where they treat a lot of kids with cancer.
Okay.
And I was going to be a pediatric oncologist, and that's a cancer doctor for children.
Right.
And that process from the moment I left high school until when I could be that doctor was looking like 10 to 12 years.
Oof.
Right.
Oof, that's tough.
And so I went into college originally thinking, you know, I'll be a bio major because that's pre-med, and I'll do this thing where I can be a teacher too after the end of this 4 years. I ended up switching from bio to chem, and I had to transfer schools. I was going to Holy Family in the Northeast, then switched to Temple because Holy Family didn't have a chem program. Temple did. Was I also biased because all of my friends went to Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's fair.
For sure.
That's fair.
But finished off my 4 years there, and then kind of thought that teaching was the way because I didn't want to spend all that time in the hospital. Not that I don't think that I would be a good doctor and didn't want to work hard enough, but yeah. I know that I would care so much about it that I would spend all of my time there, and I just priorities, and now I get to help a different group of people in a different way, which is also important. Yeah. So
you feel good when you can help somebody do anything. In general.
Doesn't matter what it is. Absolutely.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from that answer. Good. Okay. How is it teaching kids that are honestly not that far off of your age? Have you faced any complications?
Weird.
Oh.
Weird at first.
Oh.
Because I started teaching at 22.
Were they trying to get you fired? Yeah, Kenny.
That's no.
I'm only kidding, folks.
No.
Folks, I'm only kidding. No. Okay, so you start.
No.
So you started when you were 22.
Yeah, started when I was 22, and my first year was during COVID, during the pandemic.
Tough start.
Yeah, so I started fall 2020. It hit in the spring.
Right. I'll never
Started
forget.
fall. So my whole first year was online. And so a lot of people say that, it's the worst time to start. But I think we're going to tie this into your message from the beginning, too. Instead of looking at things as a negative, look at them as a positive. Because it's all a matter of perception. So,
Life.
the same thing can happen to the both of us. And the way that you look at it and the way that I look at it are different. So, instead of looking at, that's a terrible time to start teaching. And what, did it suck some days?
I'm sure.
I went into school. I didn't see anyone all day. I, what are they? Either Zoomed or Google Met with... Google Meeted? Google Met. We're called Google Met. With my students for 45 minutes, gave them something to do. And so my class periods are 82 minutes long. I was like, guys, you're on for 40 minutes. Do what you need to. Head out.
So you would go into the school, though?
Yeah.
With no students, obviously.
Right.
Wow.
Because I had a desk. I had my own space. I was
nice.
able to work kind of unconstrained because the teacher who was my what do you call it? Basically my guide.
Okay.
Basically my guide, the classroom next to me. So every day I would talk to him on what I should be doing.
Okay.
It was also a benefit because your first year is the hardest year of teaching by far. Because not only are you dealing with the actual student, the classroom management, but also I have to make everything from scratch.
Yeah.
So those 82 minutes have to be all of my ideas out.
Yeah.
And the kids should be doing something for, 85% of the time. Because there's you got to give that wiggle room for some students who need longer, and the students who get done quick, you just let them chill out a little bit.
Right. Okay.
So I took it as a good thing to be able to get done all of my content, and then when the students came back, then I could work on the classroom management. Okay. And I've never really had a problem with the classroom management. Here and there, a lot of the 18-year-old boys get rowdy.
Typical. You've been there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Who isn't an 18-year-old boy when they're with 2 or 3 of their friends? They're gonna get a little rowdy.
Right. That's fair.
But most of the time, what I found, they don't want to be treated like they're some stupid kid.
Nobody does.
Yeah, but as a 40-year-old sometimes forgets that.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I mean? Yes. And so being younger and not coming into the game later, I'm going to try to hold on to that idea of they think that they are a grown person or an adult. They're not.
Right.
But we're going to give them some of that respect because that's what they believe.
Kind of bridge the gap a little bit.
Back to the thing that we were talking about earlier, we want people to be able to open up. We want people to be comfortable. So that because without that first step, we can't even worry about learning.
Right.
Because when you're in a position where you don't feel like you're being listened to or you're on the defense, you're not intaking anything. Thank you. You're not intaking anything.
Right.
So,
did the pour distract you?
No. I was a little breather to,
get some oxygen in the brain.
Yeah. Sometimes you forget to breathe.
Yeah, that's true. That's so important sometimes to just literally stop what you're doing. Take a big, deep breath. Settle your brain.
Should we do a breathing exercise?
Let's just do one, right?
Do you want me to teach you one?
Please. Right. Please.
So, I think this is from the Huberman podcast. Shout out to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you want to come over here. I don't know who you are, but I'll get to know you.
No, he was he just got called out for having 6 girlfriends at one time.
That's a problem.
He's 45 or 50, and he could manage that at that age.
How did the women manage that? Because I know me personally, if I had a girlfriend and I told her I had another one, she'd slap me in my face, and now I only have one.
None of them knew.
Oh, I thought you.
None of them. How does that work?
If I had a girlfriend and I like someone's picture, I'm grounded. You know what I mean?
You know how crafty, how much mental processing has to go into balance 6 different women at one time?
And then be remembering all the names. Who am I talking? Am I talking to Rachel or am I talking to Monica right now?
Yeah.
It just,
And you know how we were booking? So we talk about booking our days or whatever.
Yeah,
kind of scheduling things. Mm-hmm. It's all right, Monica, breakfast. I'm going to wake up with her and go to the next girl. I'm going to catch her at lunch. Oh, and then with...
Rachel, we got dinner.
But before that, I'm going to hit the beach and go surfing with
Stephanie. And, all these names are coming off the top of my head. You like that? Yeah. I don't know any of these girls, by the way.
Sure.
None of them. Monica and Rachel from Friends. And Stephanie, I just came to the top of my head.
All right.
I don't know anybody named Stephanie. Anyway.
What are you talking about?
Shit.
Tell us, guys.
Crickets. Greg.
Greg, where you at?
Dana. Wait, no. What were we talking about? Managing. You were talking about 6 Girlfriends. Huberman podcast.
Yeah, right before that. Right before I derailed it.
That's a Negroni right there.
That's the Negroni.
Speaking of. Let's get it.
Folks, he's taking it.
Let's get a swig.
He's taking it from the corner. The quarter of the table.
You know what? Wait a minute.
He loves it.
That's not as bad as I remembered. I'm going to be a gentleman. We're going to finish this off here. Just ice and orange peel. All right. The second taste. Way worse than the first. Can't throw up on the pot. So I'm going to lose a few subscribers.
Especially not in the red or in the white, dude.
It'll be red.
Just right here.
It'll be red. Oh damn, what were we talking about? Planning ahead and getting we were talking about getting a schedule. Things we were figuring out what day things work. Damn it. I'm glad your brain also forgot, because I was like, I hope he's not asking me, because I don't.
This is every day.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
It's just like, what I'll do is I'll on purpose derail things, and so...
Oh, so this is a setup, and I fell for it?
Yes, sir.
Damn it.
No. No. But what you got to do, so if I keep your attention... Well, it's impossible to keep your attention for 20 minutes. Breathing exercise. See,
That's what we were doing, yeah!
But if I throw a joke in there, or if I give you this, your brain's like reset, and then you get back into it.
Okay.
So it is a tool in a way, but breathing exercise, psychological side. This is, I think, actually from the Huberman podcast, or like his sphere.
Folks, listen, take part in this. Whatever I'm about to do, breathing wise, do the same if you're listening or watching.
So this is a multi-step breath, and when I mean that, you breathe in as much. First, you blow out everything. You breathe in. When you think your lungs are full, you hold it, and then you breathe in again.
Ooh.
Hold that for a good time. And then you let it out. Let's say, 3 seconds.
So blow out first.
Breathe in again, and do this through your nose, too. Do this through your nose.
Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
All right. And blow everything out.
Now that was nice.
Now, if you do that...
Now I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah, if you do that 2 or 3 times, you might start to get a head rush.
Yeah, we don't need that. I already have it.
But apparently that stimulates, like, the vagus nerve, which is really important for, like, resetting your mental function.
Fucking Albert Einstein next to me over here.
Whatever. I just hear things and hold on to them, man.
Yo, me too. Like, I've that's happened so many times in my life where someone's like, yo, where'd you learn that? And I'm like, honestly, no clue.
They're like, source.
Right, but I'm like, I know that's a fact because I remember it.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Remember things that aren't true.
Right. I push the bullshit to the side, Oof. Okay. So, no complications for teaching, basically, the young students. When you first started, were you immediately with the seniors?
I've had seniors and 11th graders since I've started.
Okay, wow.
And so that kind of like set me up in a good way, because that's now where I started. It doesn't get older than that. And so now, like, I deal with freshmen every once in a while when I have to cover a class, and it's like...
You don't like it?
Yeah.
Respect to them. But.
Yeah, no, respect to them, because that's... Dude, it's a weird age. Like, that, being in high school, that whole transition period, especially 9th grade.
I remember being so nervous.
Yeah.
I had braces.
On top of that, dude, this whole pandemic thing, yeah, it sucked for us.
Teachers.
No. You and I as people, it sucked.
Oh, right, regular civilians,
but
I see.
These kids, like, you had a good time in high school, right?
A great time.
2016 is, like, not even me saying this, the internet argues that was the best year.
Right, summer 16,
like,
they say.
4-hour generation, that was like a peak, and then downhill.
Yes.
That was when we graduated as seniors.
Mm-hmm.
So I think of these kids, like, I have juniors, so I was talking to them the other day. One junior said, I've never been to a party before. I was like...
Get out there and go be somebody.
No, And I was thinking, like, are all these kids like, are they growing up in a time that they don't have friends to go to parties?
They're sitting behind a screen moving their thumbs.
But the thing, so we as people could judge them and say they're dumb for doing that. No, but we could.
Okay.
If we were bad people.
Hypothetically.
Like, Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a case study if we had 4 or 5 of the worst people ever, right? Like, that's essentially what the show is. If we were that bad, we could judge them on, like, doing things that we think are dumb, but they don't know any better. That whole year of learning how to do nothing but stay at home and be on their phone messed a lot of kids up.
I think it messed a lot of adults up, too. Personally. I remember being so comfortable because I like to stay at home normally.
Right.
So during
Your
that time,
homebody?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like to be around the people that I love and people I care about. But when the mission is let's go out, we're gonna go to the city and hit a few bars. Initial reaction, I want to stay home.
Yeah.
I want to stay home. Or let's go to someone's house and do the same thing we were going to do over there.
But not spend $125.
It's not even about that for me. Like, yeah, that sucks. Don't get me wrong. But I don't do that. Mm-hmm. Like, when we went out for Greg's birthday this past weekend, I spent $40-some because I bought 2 drinks.
2 drinks for $42?
I think, 2 drinks for myself. I think I bought Greg one.
You have to for his birthday.
And then I think I bought Amir one. I only spent $40 on my credit card. That's what I saw. I didn't have like, I feel like I had way more fun at the pregame. I said that to everybody. The pregame, I was electric. I felt very comfortable. The only people in this room right now are people that I like. And then we go out, and you got to worry about the hoodlums in there that just want to cause ruckus. And, like, people are like, oh, let's go talk to this girl. Let's go talk to that girl. And I'm like, she looks like she's having a good time. I don't want to bother her right now. Right. That's how I feel. So I don't. And then, like, they call you a pussy and this and that. I don't want to hear that.
Classic.
Right.
Dude,
I'm like,
you're a pussy. You don't want to go talk to her.
Right.
Dude, so gay. Like,
right, yeah, like, you're gay. I'm
dude.
like, no, that's not it. She's having fun. I don't need to ask her if she wants a drink. And then, like, she's going to say yes. Then I got to spend money to get her a drink. And then that's it.
Right.
She doesn't say, like, oh, my God, you're so handsome. Are you Italian? Oh, my God. Do you have, like, shit, like, she don't care.
Your family probably owns, like, 2 or 3 pizza joints.
Right. They don't care. No, they want the free drink, and that's it. Right. So, and then that's, I don't, unless I have that feeling someone's interested in me, I'd rather leave them alone. If we look at each other, I give them a half a smile. How you doing? Get home safe tonight.
How you doing?
How you doing? Get home safe. Please get home safe. Guard your drink. The whole thing.
Right.
I don't like, so like that night, everyone was like, let's go talk to some chicks. And I'm like, Gedge's legs hurt. He's holding his leg. I'll stay here with Gedge. And that's what I did. I sat with Gedge. I had a fun time. Don't get me wrong. Like, there was no complaints. But long-winded answer to say that I am a homebody. I like being surrounded with the people that I know and people that I care about. Let's put some good music on. Let's get some drinks, and then that's it.
Dude, you got it. You're painting a great mental picture too.
I feel like it's the pussy picture. You know what I mean? And I didn't mean like
no, it's
the actual thing. I mean like like people don't like that. Like that's not what I meant to do. I meant like people, like my friends don't like that. Like that I'm a homebody and that's how I feel. But I'm older now and I stand my ground. I used to give in a lot. Be like, you know what? Maybe I am being a little baby. Now it's like I know what I like and I know what I don't like. I know where I want to go and where I don't want to go.
And now if we were boys, as in like we went out, we went to high school together, or even we went to college together, and we go out often together. And you said, nah, dude, like it's a Saturday night or Friday night and I'm bucked up, I want to go out or whatever. Would I be a little disappointed if you didn't want to go out? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all right. And that's them. How do I put it? That's just because I want to spend time with you.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think.
Well, no, I'm saying that's me, though.
Okay.
Other people could, have other agendas or intentions or whatever. And not in a nefarious or malicious way, but.
Nefarious. I haven't used that word ever in my life. I'm going to start. I had to hold that burp in so bad.
To the viewers, I'm sorry, because when I drink, it doesn't matter what it is, I burp. And so I've been blowing burps this way and that way. You might have caught one on the mic.
Nobody heard them though. Excuse me.
Heard.
Yeah,
You
that's
heard?
that's a Negroni right there.
Yeah, no one asked you to chug it, dude.
Well, I
You
think
felt it.
it's gone. You know,
felt
you
it.
still have yours. I'm glad I don't have mine anymore. I brought something to Greg's attention last week because I don't know if you saw, but I fumbled the bag on the riddle. I always do a riddle at the end of the show.
Is this the end of the show?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say. We'll do a special cast.
No.
Secret 92.
So I had a folder in my notes full of riddles. Over 30, 40 riddles left. I've done a lot. So I guess I just completely deleted it. And then I checked the deleted files and it's not there because it deletes after 30 days.
Oh, man.
So like I'm upset about that.
Yeah.
But so I went to look for the riddle and I saw one thing I had in my notes. And I want to bring it to your attention because I feel like we had a conversation about this kind of stuff. And I also I don't think I did it justice in the last episode because it was on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
But a real quick question. Would you describe yourself as a religious or spiritual man?
Yeah.
Both? Or what would you say? Because I feel like nowadays saying you're spiritual is different than you're religious.
You're right. And
So what would you say?
I would say a little bit of both. And so I don't know if you live your life the way that I do.
Maybe.
In the fact that when I hear something, I either connect it to music or the lyrics from music sometimes. And I would like to bring up, I believe this is The Game.
The
West
rapper,
Coast
the
rapper.
game? Okay.
This is more just for the LOL. of
Okay,
it.
all right. Talk to me.
I'm not religious, but I got beliefs. I got canary yellow diamonds in my Jesus piece.
That's a bar right there. That's a bar.
No, it's just like when you said that, it just connected right to that.
Okay.
But I would say I'm a little bit of both. And I was kind of hoping that you would ask me about this because I know you're Catholic, right?
Yes.
And so,
That's a sensitive thing to say to people sometimes nowadays. So honestly, if people ask, I say I'm Christian first.
right,
Because, I mean, I am Christian, but I'm Roman Catholic.
yes. And so, and I think this is going to actually tie in nicely to what you said at the beginning.
Go ahead.
I am religious, and I think religious and spiritual. And I think that depending on the person that I talk to, I frame it in a way that they better understand, or try to frame it in a way that they better understand. And so I believe in God. Some people would say the universe. Other people put it in a different way. So some people have a different perception of what God is, whether it's a being or an entity or the whole universe, the flow through time, that kind of goes outside of time itself. But I've had moments in my life, and something I'll share with you too that someone shared with me is like you'll experience moments in your life that are perfect. And those things are such a benefit because those moments you get to keep with you forever. And there's a beauty in that moment you experience and in turn can internalize. And why is it beneficial that you experience that thing? Not only for yourself, but that beauty and what you learn from that experience you can share to everybody that you meet. And so another great way to put it is I had a religion class in college and my professor was awesome. He introduced the whole class. So I don't know if you're a big music guy.
I am. I don't know if we like the same kind of music, but I am.
So he introduced the class with Jimi Hendrix, like a live concert. Yeah, it was probably a song like that. And the camera pans to a guy in the front row. And it's a guy just like
in awe,
as if he's as if he's in the eyes of God and he's just feeling it.
The Jimi Hendrix experience.
The Jimi Hendrix experience.
That's what he would call his concerts.
Right.
It wasn't a concert. It was an experience. Ooh, I like how you... Yeah.
And he legitimately asked us, how can you argue that that's not a religious
Heaven?
experience?
Oh. Ooh, I thought you were going to say heaven.
There's another line about heaven.
Heaven is a mindset. I've been a couple of times. J. Cole says that.
True.
And I don't... I want to say I disagree with him because in my head I have an idea of what heaven is what I've been taught and my faith tells me.
Right.
But when I hear him say that, I think like I don't think he's wrong. It could be a mindset. He's been a couple times. I don't know if he's referring to some drugs that took him there. I don't think so. I don't think he just strikes me as that kind of guy. But yeah, no, I am a very religious man. I obviously believe in God. I think everything happens for a reason, even when you don't think so. Like when my grandmother left this planet, I could not understand why. I didn't think it was the right time. When I lost a friend my junior year in high school, I didn't know why. I had questions for God, but I never questioned God. I like to say that a lot because you can't question God. But I had plenty of questions for God. But I think she needed to be a guardian angel to a lot of people, and that's what that was. But yeah, I don't question my faith when people ask like, how do you believe in God? And I just answer with my faith. My faith tells me that's it. God orchestrated all of this. Everything I do, everything I say, it's supposed to happen the way it happens. So a few years ago I would be real, I don't know, melancholy, is that the word?
Like a little down, like
right.
not necessarily sad, but kind of just like
here
doing
thing.
My thing.
Now I'm really trying my best to see the good of everything. Obviously I'm human, so some days are better than others.
That's important though. You're supposed to oscillate. You're supposed to. Don't let anybody tell you different.
No. A lot of people can't talk like when they talk to me about certain things or like they think I should do. I don't want to say I'm hard-headed because, yeah, I guess I am. I'm hard-headed, but I know what's right and I know what's wrong.
Right.
And like, I don't know, I might like have some confliction there. But,
you know how I would put that?
Please.
Frank Sinatra. You have to do it your way.
Ooh. You
have to.
Oh, blue eyes.
Right. Because if you don't do it your way, you'll have more regrets.
Ooh!
Right? That's the line.
No, I like it. I like that. That's
I've
deep.
had regrets, but too few to mention because I did it my way.
Because I did it my way.
Yeah, if you live your life like they say to do this, they say to do that, like
oof.
Like even going back to the girl thing, dude. Like if I can't meet a girl in a way that I believe is just, do I want that relationship that comes from an unjust method?
I personally don't think meeting a girl at a bar is the way to go. I think I don't. What was her intention before she saw me or talked to me?
I can't say it's the wrong thing to do.
Let me say that too. I don't agree.
Yeah, no. So like, I don't like that is the MO for the generation.
Yeah, we're supposed to do that. That's how you meet a girl.
Yeah,
go to the bar. What if
I don't like that? If that's what I have to do, remember, you're not gonna get out of life with clean hands.
Say it again.
You're not going to get out of this life with clean hands.
Why not?
That's the nature of being human. You have to do some things sometimes.
Dirty. You gotta get dirty.
That you don't necessarily feel is the way to do it. Like everything can't be perfect. Like you can't meet the girl in the way that you want.
Right.
That has all the same morals that you do. That has the same family ideas. That has all of this. Some of that is not going to be the way that you idealized it. Because that's what it is. It's an ideal. Until it becomes a reality, it's an idea.
Yeah.
And ideas are really powerful, but also can get you into a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oof. This is why he's on the pod, folks. Thinks outside the box. Oh, I like that. Damn. Oh, okay, wait. So I kind of... Go ahead. Talk to me. Yeah. I was just about to say, like, I wanted to... So what I read in my notes was, it said, the Bible says, your gift will make room for you. Now, Greg asked me immediately, like, what I interpreted that
will make room
for you. So Greg immediately asked me how I interpreted that. And I was on this... I don't know. I was on the spot, and I kind of gave, like, a not so clear answer. And I thought about what that meant to me and stuff.
Oh, so you would kind of like to rehash that after some like consideration?
Yeah, kind of. And then I
Please
also
do.
And then I want to hear how you interpret that, because I feel like you have a certain kind of gift.
My gift will make room for me.
Yeah.
Now, see, before we talk about anything else,
Please.
my idea of what my gift is going to be vastly different of what you do, because some people see me.
Of course.
Because some people see me as a teacher, and they call me that because it's my job.
Right.
Right. I don't think about that for a second. Not for 1 second do I think about that.
What you do for a living.
Right.
Right. But that doesn't matter.
It's one of the many things that I do. It's just that, I don't know.
I feel like a teacher is a fair thing to say, but not in the academic sense.
Right.
More in like a life sense. Like, you can teach somebody something that could be important for them to do in their everyday life. Like, I don't know, maybe the way they treat other people, maybe the way they look at life, the way that breathing exercise you just taught me and then taught whoever's listening or watching this, like, that could be important. Someone's really stressed out, they take that really big deep breath, or breathe out first, breathe in, like that could be something. I think like you just have teaching abilities, not in the academic sense. Like you teach somebody chemistry and Na is sodium and K is potassium. That's the only two things I remember.
You got it on lockdown. You're so right for that. Yo, you're
oxygen,
so real for that, bro.
Oxygen is O or O2? O2. No, wait. O2.
O2 is the oxygen that we breathe.
Yeah.
O on the table.
On the table is just
oxygen.
okay.
So we don't need to talk about diatomic
Let's
molecules.
not do it.
But something to add to what you were saying is that.
Okay, go ahead.
How do I put it? You don't teach somebody the thing that you're teaching them. That's not the best way for them to learn. You teach them through the way that you live. Because everything that is learned by the individual. I can't teach you anything you don't want to learn. But my intensity, my openness to absorb the information, my respect for what we're talking about, the way that I treat people, being a role model, all of those things you could talk about, that's what you learn from me. Or that's what my 8-year-old nephew learns from me. because we're bros.
Right, yeah.
I'm not come to the cast to be like, you have to act this way. I do this, so you have to. But like, people learn from the way that you live in your life, not what you're telling them to do.
Yeah, by actions, not by words. Yeah. That's something we share in common. I have a nephew. He's 4. Actually, I have 2. One is 4, one is 1. And just the bond between, like they know, like I'm not uncle to them. They don't call me Uncle Vito. They call me Zio. Zio is uncle in Italian. So they don't have to say, Zio Vito. I'm the only Zio.
Right.
So it's just Zio. And that relationship we have, it's different. And the 4-year-old is at the stage where he's really big into professional wrestling. So he wants me to throw him around all over the couch, and I'll give him the elbow, So it's like, it's just some things like that. But then he'll ask me questions like, do you know who, I don't know if you know, probably not. Do you know who DMX is?
Are you kidding?
I love it.
Are you kidding?
Okay,
this guy asked me who DMX is. I brought up the game, and
look, that's me and DMX right there. The people know.
What?
Wait, so look,
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That's a different
Is
story.
that your boy too?
Yeah, that's my boy. Rest in peace to the dog, DMX.
Shit.
So my nephew, 4 years old, he'll go in my room, and I have that picture. Somebody painted it for me. My dad got somebody to paint it for me, and they painted that exact portrait. Shout out to my dad real quick. But so when he comes in my room, he'll go, "That's X," and I'm like, "You're absolutely right. That's X." So like he likes some of the music. I absolutely have to play the clean version,
right?
Because X curse a lot, but he loves it. Like the idea. I don't know why I got onto this. But you like just they learn by action. You were saying,
right?
So like I'm like, yo, this guy's the greatest, and he's like, if my uncle, my Zio Vito likes it, I like it. So he hears DMX, and he'll come up to me like, "This is your song," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is. Put it louder," and we'll do the whole, whatever. But
and to add to that,
the best.
Vito,
go ahead, talk to me.
When the days that you're feeling melancholy or it's not right, that's cause to act right. because that relationship isn't just for him, it's for you.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
in turn, in benefiting him, you benefit yourself. And in benefiting yourself, you benefit him.
If I'm benefiting
It's
him,
synergistic.
I'm benefiting his parents as well. So,
Absolutely.
you know, so shout out to them. You know, my sister, she's the best. She was a mother to me always. We're a 14-year gap. So, you know, when I was 10, she
For
was
real?
yeah.
My sisters are 11 and 13 years older than me.
Mine
Dude.
are 10 and 14. Dude, we have so many similarities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the. So
You're the baby, dude.
Yeah, are you the baby as well?
Of
Yeah,
course.
no one else, no other siblings.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 older sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damn, me too, man. 2 older sisters, and then I was accidente, and here we are. I'm glad that my parents, you know, didn't want to
Yeah.
cut me and kill me, and
Yeah.
we're here, you know. Okay, wait. So your gift will make room for you.
Your gift will make room for you.
So how I interpreted that a week later is a person's gift will bring them to things and put them in a room where they can use these gifts and get the most out of that. They're able to, kind of ties in with you, they're able to teach somebody something. They're able to show somebody how to do something. So your gift will put you in a room where it's valued, where it's important, where like you're supposed to be into this room. That's how I interpret it. Your gift will make room for you. It'll make room for you to do other things based off of this gift. So God gives you the gift. The gift itself will make room for you. You just have to realize it, see it, and then use it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you interpret it? Do you interpret it the same? Any way different?
Allow me to respond with
Please.
something that I've heard.
Please.
And something that I've been ruminating on for probably the better part of a month or two. There was a podcast clip that Shia LaBeouf was on.
I think I saw this. They were outside.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I remember more of like his face and the message of what he was trying to say.
It was really deep.
There's a part of my life that I live to try to be happy. And then now, and I may be misquoting, but
Paraphrasing.
I'm paraphrasing here. There's a part of my life that I'm in now that I care more about being useful. And so being useful means that I can share my gift and the things that I can provide to the world. And what people miss when they go for happiness, like I said, you have to oscillate. So if you're going, even if you're 50-50, 50% of the time you're going to be disappointed. If you go for usefulness and you always do what's right and you do your job, you're near 100%. And in that usefulness, you can be happy about it.
Yeah, that silence right there was needed. Yeah.
I've been thinking about that for a while.
Look, this is what we're going to do here. I finally got my shit together. I got a bunch of riddles in the talk, okay? So this is a segment of the show we call Riddles with Vito, okay? So, my friend, we're going to end it off right.
All right.
All right? Okay, here we go.
Before you start, next time, we're opening up with a story in reference to this episode.
The next time, you and me.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay,
because
word.
there's a short story that I think goes perfectly with your first little intro. And now they have to watch both episodes for it to make sense.
I like you got to drag
like
them
that?
in. You got to drag them in.
You gotta come back.
Every day there's a possibility for joy. It really is. On your worst day is a possibility for joy. Riddles with Vito. Nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it?
Up.
It's a good, quick first guess. No. I mean, that's technically correct. No one's... Who's walked up? I mean, no. You can walk up a stair.
True.
I thought about it. I don't want to give some context. So I always try to get it myself beforehand. This one did not. I could not get it because I was thinking like logically.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it. So then I get.
Oh, we gotta think metaphorically. Is it like?
What do you say?
Not metaphorically, but what's that word? Abstract.
Yes.
You can't think logically.
Yes.
You gotta think abstract.
So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking logically, and didn't get me the success I wanted. So then, I scrolled down. I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense. So again, folks, nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it?
God, nobody has ever walked this way.
Nobody.
Is this the kind of thing we can't end the cast until I get it?
If you give up, you give up. I want to say, look, listen.
Don't say that, because this will be a 30-hour cast. What I'm thinking about.
Good, Greg. I got plenty of time. No, if it takes you too long, I'll cut it. Cut it out.
Nobody walks this way.
Nobody has ever walked this way.
Nobody has ever walked this way.
Which way is it? I believe 4 people have came on this pod and got it right, and I've done 91.
Have you asked this before?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't do the same.
Oh, 4 out of 91 got the riddle.
Yes.
I got. Oh,
riddle. Yeah.
I got to be 5. It's got to happen.
Off the top of my head, I think it's 4.
Nobody has walked this way.
Ever.
Nobody has ever walked.
Nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it? Nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it?
Wu way.
What did you just say?
It's a Eastern thought. Wu way, like effortless action.
Wu way?
Yeah, it's spelled differently.
No, sir.
I didn't know is it a play on the word of way?
Yes.
Got it. So we're on the right track.
Yeah. I kind of threw you a bone there. Let's see what kind of dog you are.
Is he a Great Pyrenees, or is he a Chihuahua?
He's a pit bull. All right, rest in peace of the dog, DMX. Oh man, I had this girl in my high school where she would see me and she would say, "Can you bark?" Like in the hall, and I'd give a bark full volume. I'm not doing it now, but
dude, you kind of have to now.
No, I don't. They know. They've heard it before.
Nobody's ever walked this way.
Which way is it? And listen, there's no shame in not getting it.
There's a lot of shame in not getting it.
Listen.
Don't let him tell you a thing. There's shame. Don't be afraid to be shameful. It's good for people sometimes. It really is.
Relax. Take a deep breath.
Don't forget about the second.
There you go. Good man. Nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it?
What's that guy reading?
Oh, it's an octopus reading a book. He is drinking a cup of coffee, sitting on a stack of books.
Studious. They're one of the most... That's something we were going to talk about this. I had planned some things just in case we ran out of things.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. How do you feel about octopus as a food?
Oh my God, the best.
So good. I
best.
Had it I had it one time years ago, and then I've had it 3 or 4 times recently in the last month or 2.
Once I got over the fear, I don't want to say fear, the ick.
The ick, not the ick.
Because you look at them and
Not
they're like,
the
this is crazy. I'm about to eat this. Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
Right.
They're delicious.
Right.
It's not even, no question.
It might be the kind of thing where the most intelligent animals would taste the best.
It could be.
No, don't.
Could be.
No.
It could be. Give me a killer whale right now. I want an orca. All right. I got him. I stumped the chemistry teacher. Nobody. Oh, I hit the microphone. Nobody has ever walked this way. Which way is it? The Milky Way. Ba-dum-bum.
I was thinking astrologically. I'm like solar system, Saturn, rings.
No. The Milky Way. Which way is it? The Milky Way. Boom. Got you. Good. Another one. Bites dust. I just want to say, pleasure.
Absolutely.
True pleasure. Thanks for taking the time out of your schedule. I hope whoever you tutor today, they received the information. I hope right before they left, you were like, yo, subscribe to Vibrations of Vito on YouTube. That would be great. It's always a blast, honestly. So I hope you got something out of listening and watching this. Truly. Don't worry about a thing, okay? Don't worry about a thing. Just smile. Everything's going to be okay. May is around the corner. The flowers are about to start blooming.
Everything always works out for the best. Believe it.
See it. Believe it. Shit it. Feel it.
Shit it. Feel it. Hell yeah.
Ciao for now.
See ya.